Now, just to clarify, I am not an attorney. But I am a fan of this game. The franchise, at least, just as that. I shouldn't have ready to. I bought everything. Okay. I'm going in blind in this game. I don't know nothing about it. I'm going completely blind. I have known nothing about this game. I just know it's pop. Or what's pop? I didn't know what the name of the title, so I just kind of went as a non-attorney. Because I'm not an attorney, just to clarify. It's all watching this. We've got 3 views already. What? Oh, not really that. We have 3 views. I'm just getting everything set up. Excuse me for 1 second. Oh, it's small. Oh, why does it gotta be small? What did I do? First we're gonna do the first one. We'll probably do the second one. Whatever that one be. I need to test the volume. I'm just gonna test something. Like I'm gonna. The thing is, like, what I'm doing. Yeah, hold on, let me make this. How do I make this? How do I go back? I gotta click twice. The thing is, like, how do I do the audio? Oh yeah, it's way too loud. I think this should be good. I'm just trying to fix the volume. Test, 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 test. Test, test, test. Okay, I think that's good. I think we got something finally. It's a little loud for me, so I might be yelling sometimes. Cutscene.
The Empire of Japan, after opening its doors,
Let's got this cutscene playing.
brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation. The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great change, and some was swept away by the tide. But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
Okay. I'm like, okay. 22nd, 20. No, yeah, 22nd, November, 8:43 a.m. Supreme Court of Just. Why am I already having trouble with this? Just. Excuse me. Just cashew defenses. Man. Do I generally just suck at reading this? Hold up. How do you say this? I'm trying my best, y'all. Hello, I'm streaming again. I'm just trying to figure out something. Judicature. That's the word. Judicature. I still can't believe this happened. This is happening. How can I be that? How can it be that just beyond the doors of this quiet little chamber? Is the highest court of Japan waiting to decide my fate? What? Oh, no, nothing. Xavier Glare is murderer. Sorry. My name is Ryu Sake. I think that's how you say it. Naro. I just call him Ryu. I'm a second year student at the Imperial Yumi University. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now, here I am, awaiting my trial. Huh? That's enough! He's not obligated to listen to such abuse, officer. And who are you? I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Lawyer? Yes. Until the judge has given his verdict on the case. No one has the right to treat him as such a secret. So you would hold your tongue. Technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet. And yet, I still know better than you how a court officer should behave. Right? Right, you? Right, you? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. What are you apologizing me for? Oh, no, I suppose it was my fault. Oh, sorry, I think I got the wrong voice. We're really Zuma. I didn't mean to drag you into this. I'm sorry. Ha 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 ha. There you go. Again, apologizing. Just like always. I must say, you have been all over the newspapers these past few days. University professor murdered in cold blood by a student. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? Of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do it. I could never murder someone. There's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up. Hold your head high. You mean... I believe in you. I know you're innocent. Ryu. Kazuma, my best friend, and also in his second year of Yumai University. Yeah. They are. I'm having trouble pronouncing these names. He's far clever than I, a star student in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive, considering he's undergraduate. That's not impressive. The very concept of lawyers is a few years old. Here in Japan, anyway. The qualifications don't mean much yet. He said exactly the same thing 3 years ago. 3 days ago, I mean, 3 days. Not that old. Not that long ago. I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Really, truly. 3 days ago. Yes, this is when it all started. Congratulations, Kazuma. Looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last. I know. I've been forever dreaming this day. Finally. His government at least have knowledge. No, I'm doing the wrong voice, man. I'm doing the wrong voice. Finally, his government at least acknowledge my academic achievements and successes in court. So you'll be representing. So you'll be representing Japan as I don't know what that was. I'm tired. As you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you, and I'm proud as your friend. There's not someone in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like it's like there's a mysterious aura building around his temple. I want to bring about a change in our legal system. This is why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could. No. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too. Then come with me. Well, but what? We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's city of London together. If only it were that simple. Oh dear, look at the time. I better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little while longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you at English class tomorrow, then, partner. I don't know why I had some trouble with that. But straight after that, that's when it happened. Asugai, may I have a word? Professor, I didn't know you were coming.
Well, this case
Has a personal significance to me.
never.
Mind that, Asugi.
Should go immediately to the judge's chambers.
His Excellencies, His Excellencies chambers. Why?
He was looking for you before.
You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. You see, there may be confusion about the procedures as a result.
Who is this man?
I feel like I've seen him in the university before. I see. I will go at once then.
I shall accompany you.
Alright then, right, Ryu. I'll see you in the courtroom. Yes, thanks. Kazuma.
This is awkward.
If I may. Yes, sorry? You must be the defendant, Ratsuki Rado, I believe. Yes, that's right. My name is Yujin. I'm a professor of the forensic medicine at Yumi University. Yes. Professor Mito. I've heard his name. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying board. So, guy has told me about you. You're best friends, I understand. As such, I feel you should know. Know what? Well, as you no doubt heard, Asugi has been granted permission to go study it in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that the permission will be revoked. Never granted again. What?
As expected. You were unaware of this.
I had a feeling Asugi might have chosen not to tell you.
Has he agreed to defend me knowing that if he fails, dreams will be shattered?
I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing? The administration has chosen for a large number of precedents for overseas studies. It's very difficult to pursue them to grant permission, even if it's the most favorable circumstances.
I don't believe it. Excuse me.
But I didn't do it. I swear it. I'm not a murderer.
Oh.
I'm sure that's true. I can assure you that providing your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there's a certain peculiar about today's trial.
Sorry? What do you mean?
You'll soon understand once proceedings get underway. But then, what should I do? Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest to do anything. It could lead to a conviction. Right, so as soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question for the defense. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else does. You must say, I do. I do? But what would the question be? Surely not. You said the accusations brought before you. Of course not. Defend it! Court's about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once. It would seem our previous discussions are to be cut short. So let me summarize. Kazuma Isuki must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Of course, as the defendant, the final decision is yours. What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving. There's no point of anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway. This is it. If the trial goes badly, Kamasumi's dreams of studying overboard are over, and what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder. And so, with absolutely no idea of what lay ahead, I embark on the unforgettable trial. My one and only chance of proving my innocence, this trial will decide my destiny. Oh yeah, you don't want to be counted guilty, of course. Supreme Court of Justice. Courtroom 2. So this is a courtroom. The Supreme Courtroom of Justice. No court in the land has more power. I don't much like the look of all those people sitting in the public gallery. Lots of military and other uniforms in here. The powers that be demanded that this be why the powers that be have demanded that this be a secret trial. A secret trial? A trial that is closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend. What? But why? It'll become clear in time. But for now, you will need to concentrate, Ryu. It's about to begin. The court will now hear the trial of Ryu. The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency. As is the defense. Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense has made a last-minute request for a change of avocado. That is correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Normal procedure. Yeah, procedure for the defense's avocado. You have decided to be decided 2 days prior to the trial. On our usual circumstances, I am authorized to ask for a final confirmation now. Who obligates the trial? How am I having trouble? Who advocates for the defendant in this trial? Why? What? 11 viewers. This is it. This is the big. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant. But then, if I say I do, you need to answer quickly. What should I do? I don't know. Actually, no confirmation. Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I am standing right beside the defendant, I hope it's clear that it's okay for the defendant. What is the meaning of this unruly outburst? I would like to inform the court that I didn't know. I didn't know that's what it meant. We'll be defending myself. You'll be... What? What are you playing at, Ryu? Professor Bigtoba told me everything just now before the trial. He did what? He said that your dream of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose. How sad. It means you don't have faith in me. You think I won't be able to get you off. No, it's not it really. It's just that, well, on the off chance of things that do go well for me, I can't bear the reason that you... Yes. I knew that's how you'd feel. Which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. The first magician struck his nose in. I did not know. I didn't know I'd be defending myself. I didn't know what he meant. I didn't know. I'm screwed, y'all. I'm dead. I ain't winning this trial. I thought I misunderstood. I ain't winning this trial. The court has hereby recognized the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial. Well, well. That accused meant defeat already? Renounce his counsel? Really? Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is more apparent. He's more confident and he speaks for himself. Isn't that so, Naru-san? Naruto-san? Oh, yes, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. In fact, my mind's completely blank. I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered. Well, for the mere university student that brought you before the Supreme Court, you must have committed most heinous crime indeed. As you no doubt aware, the Supreme Court Judicial of Japan, accordingly to the very high standard of conduct that are expected for all present. Do I make myself clear, defendant Naru? Yes, Your Excellency. Well, how did it jump up into viewers? 11 viewers? 15, 19? How? I was looking away for a few seconds and I looked at the viewers. Now it's at 10. It's therefore that my duty to access your competence for the task that you have undertaken. My competence? What does that mean? He's questioning your ability to do the job. You can be questioning more than I am. So let's get started with the very simplest questions. Oh, yes. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case. That's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I care about than I remember. But, wait. I'm so nervous. I can't even remember that. What was it again? Ryu? Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank. You know me so well. All the relevant information in this case can be found in the court record. But I can't even find that. It's simple. You can access the court record. Press the V. Okay, thank you for that. You're fine. You've forgotten something. Just consult that, and it's all in there. It's not working. I just have to press E for the court record. Alright. There's no time to lose. There. That's the list of evidence you've collected. I tried switching to people instead with E. To find details about the victim. Hit in here. When you're done, just press Z to go back. Okay. Okay. This is the victim. I think it's this dude. John H. Yeah. John H. Wilson. Okay. Okay. I don't know what's up with my reading. I'm just tired. He must be from Britain because he's got a normal name. Well, I guess this is from Britain. So I know. So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. Now you better not keep us excessively waiting any longer. Go on. Find the victims. Find the victim. Yeah. I know. It's right here. Yeah, I know. It's the victim.
Yes.
The victim's name was Dr. H. Wilson. Yeah, probably Britain. Well, at least you can remember the name of the esteemed member of your own university. I was right. I knew. That does not sound like a Japanese name. I know it'd be from Britain. It sounds like a Britain name. Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to university 3 years ago. Indeed, which is the reason why this case has profound implications. The British Empire is at the present our country's most valuable foreign ally. And most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. I got the chat's like dead. Nobody's chat, bro. Dead chat. It can be anyone who has heard of the Alogo Japanese tree of friendship and navigation. And yet despise this delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has spilled on our soil. You two are both graduates I'm trying to say graduates at the Imperial University, aren't you? Are you not? Murdering a professor from a very institution provides your education. That provides your education. Have you no honor? But I didn't do it. This case has come to a great. Excuse me. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me a drink. I have returned. This case is coming to a great scar from allies on the other side of the world. This court therefore wishes the speedy resolution to this matter. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting the English. England's policymakers. You're the convenient and extendable scapegoat to blame for this crime. So this is why the trial has unusually precipitates. Is that it? Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman. Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. I'm pretty sure he was shot, right? National trees won't make any difference for me here. I'm gonna take out my headphones. I think the music is distracting me. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. Yep. Oh dear, look at the time. I better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this piece a little longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow, then, partner. British Empire. Wow, it's incredible to think. Wait. I've seen that man at university. Pretty sure he's a professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still. I should go and say hello. Say hello. So I went over to the professor's table. Introduced myself to Dr. Wilson. Now then, let me pose my next question to you, defendant. Yes, your excellent. How did the professor of medicine, Dr. Edison, lose his life a gunshot wound? It was the cause of death. Cause of death. Well, obviously, that was. Come on! You were there. You should at least know the cause of death. Even I know it. I saw the cutscene for myself. Easily, it was a gunshot wound to the heart, I think. Murder in court, every assertion by evidence, yeah. By evidence? But how? Find the piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death. Press proceed. Do it now! Okay. There. Well. According to this document, the victim suffered hemorrhagic death due to gunshot trauma. Even me and him having trouble with this. Learn to read, you imbecile. That's the postmodern report, I take it. Sorry, yes, that's right. This is that the why are me and this dude have a starter? The postmodern report. West Doctor. Yeah, autopsy. I'm just gonna call it the autopsy. The Japan inspects the body and draws conclusions that way. Oh, I see. It's not gonna be tested for any of this later. This is the so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime. Yep, gunshot wound to the heart. Clearly, you can clearly discern the scorch marks around the bullet hole preceded by the power explosion. And afterwards, we should assume the victim was shot at close range. Thank you, Counsel. This court accepts this modern scientific evidence into court. Photographic print of the victim has been added to the court. It's a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. What do you mean? It's superior to a drawing. It is incredible. This man has never seen a picture. Very well, I am satisfied with your answers. Let us start the trial.
Certainly, Your Excellency. So without further ado, in order to better apprise the court with the facts of this case, the prosecution hereby calls its first witness, who was at the scene of the crime when it happened. Oh, this is it then.
I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind. The professor? You mean Dr. Yes, clearly you're the defense lawyer, not me. But that doesn't mean... Well, I can still act as your assistant. Ah, of course. He was speaking to me before. He simply said, "It's not be the defense lawyer of this trial." He must be really sticking to the lawyer. Maybe, but anything you give me would be greatly appreciated. My first piece of advice is rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control the cold sweats. Only if you rein that crazy handband and control that cold stare first.
Witness, state your name and occupation for the court, please.
Of course. My name is Saratol. I'm the head waiter at the Western styled restaurant called La Carnival. Are you alright? You seem to be coughing up some, It's a regular occurrence. It doesn't really bother me. I really should.
As everyone knows, the capital's southeastern quarter was developed for a foreign visitor some years ago. It has become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate the overseas guests. A crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants, an incident 3 days ago.
Understood. You kindly tell the court everything you saw. You can kindly tell the court everything you can. Oh, I'm tired. You will kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident. At once, sir.
And no petty interjections from the aspiring long boy, please.
Fine. Blech. It was just after 2 p.m. On the day in question. We have few diners at that time of day. The lunchtime rush was over, and there was only 3 tables still occupied. I fit some memory of it too. There was hardly anyone at that place. It was when I was in the kitchen putting away the crockery and cutlery. A gunshot rang out. A gunshot rang out. So I hurried out to the dining area to see what happened. I found the victim, an English gentleman, slumped in his chair, and standing immediately behind him, a gun in hand, was the accused university student. Yes. Hold on, let me just clarify something. Well, I did pick up the gun that I found laying on the floor besides the professor. I didn't shoot him.
Objection. I believe I asked you to refrain from petty interjections. The court wishes to listen to the witness's report of what he saw. You amateur. But next time you interrupt at inappropriate time, or you'll be penalized, defendant. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
You will have a chance to fight back. For now, we must quietly listen to the witness. If I may confirm one point, waiter, sitting beside the victim was a gun in hand. Was a gun in his hand. Was not the same man we are seeing in court today.
Oh goodness!
Yes, without a question. I see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim?
I don't know.
No. There was no one else around the table but the deceased Englishman and the university student. Wait, what did he just say? There was no one else around at the table.
What's the matter?
That's just not right. When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello, there was a woman sitting on the opposite side of his table.
Really? And that's something that the waiter could have. And that's not something the waiter could have not. That is something that the waiter. That's not something the waiter could have missed. Having warned about an interjection, but still, what should I do? I don't know. I want to interject.
Yes!
Just a moment, please. Dr. Wilson was not alone that day. I'm sure of it. There was a lady sitting with him at the same table.
Dear me, dear me. What are we going to do with you? With your blatant disregard for the court proceedings? I begin to wonder if you are not a fraud. Could it be the accused is mere student, is not a real lawyer after all? But I'm sure of what I saw.
There's any chance you're mistaken. Perhaps your memory. The events is hazy. No. The deceased gentleman came to dying alone.
I don't believe it.
I actually have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was that day. Please have a look if you would like to. Let me see. Ah, yes, a sketch of the establishment layout. Drawn by yourself, I presume. That's right. I'm afraid I had to use the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you see it, the gentleman in question was seated alone. You clearly. Hopefully, I'll end up with a penalty. Probably will, though. Honestly, we'll probably end up with a penalty. You're clearly a very conscious man. Thank you, sir. The court will take this plan and add it to the court records as evidence. Oh, well. Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer or what? Of course. Here you are. What is that about? He's really calm. Collecting until now. Is he sneezing? No, he's coughing. I thought he was sneezing. Something certainly seems shaking him. That's gonna be helpful. Probably later. Bro, you need some water?
So, the court has now heard the proceedings of the case. Yes, at the moment the gunshot was heard at the restaurant.
The only person in close proximity to the victim was the defendant at the trial today. We've seen that we're looking at a black and white case here. Defendant? Yes, your ex, Alec.
Yes.
If you admit your guilt at this state, the court will willingly look merciful upon you. In other words, you may have some small reprieve in terms of your inevitable punishment. Yeah, basically, yeah, I agree with that. He needs the Heimlich. He does. He does not sound like it. So he does not sound good. I called this witness as an unsworn witness in order to explain the details of this court case. But I must wonder, Spence, are you determined to pursue the matters further in the trial? The prosecution has decided the evidence sworn the witness had presented was present at the crime. What do you think I should do? What do you mean? Well, I'm going to be found guilty one way or another, it seems. Why don't we see someone playing guilty at this stage and hope for the lenient sentence? The trial's unusual, but the particulars. I'm scared of what lies if I push this. As I said from the outset, I believe you're innocent. I trust you. Yet, despite knowing that, you're willing to throw that trust back into my face? Now, is that it? What? The accused is in fact innocent. What?
How did you get this game?
I bought it with my card. I bought it with my card.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Are you streaming?
What's wrong? You want to say anything, right?
Hello, peeps.
That's my sister. She's just chilling here.
Okay, cool. I'll have to watch your video when you get done.
Yeah, I've been struggling to read.
I've never
Look at these
actually-
names. I'm struggling with these names.
Kazuma. Kazuma, he bought Ace Attorney.
Ace Attorney.
Is it the Ace Attorney game?
It's another one.
Another one.
Now, defense lawyer, that's my sister. Don't mind her. She's cool. The defense is duty bound to prove that the innocence by whatever is necessary. Are you just gonna abandon that duty? Are you gonna give up on yourself? The battle hasn't even begun yet. Ryu. Defense pleads not guilty. Your exit, Alex. We let the prosecution stop making empty threats and bring out its witness. We'll just see how decisive this evidence really is. Indeed. Prosecutor, please continue with your.
Well, you were warned. The young could be so reckless.
You know, many call me a saint, but I can't be a devil when I want to be. What?
Ugh. In a short few moments from now, that
dumbstruck mouth of yours will be silenced forever. The prosecution calls its next witness. Very well, officer. Bring forth the witness at once. Keep changing up my voices.
witness, kindly state your names and occupations for the court.
Yes, sir. Hold up. The great yeah. Great Nosa, Imperial Officer, Army Surgeon. Yes, sir. The great Nippon Imperial. Why am I having trouble with this word? Imperial Army Surgeon Issa. Nosa. I'm just gonna call you Nosa. Nosa reporting for duty, sir.
I find employed as a I found employed as a fine articles and accuracy from the and conduct my trade from Tech District. Your service. Antique dealer and a soldier. What an unusual pairing. Of these gentlemen were at the restaurant as they in question. Maybe, actually. Maybe, because I'm having trouble with these names, man. Yeah, probably. That must be dinner. They must be the diners at the other table that the waiter mentioned. Myself, I have taken tea from the H2 clear. Always post noon. This dude talks too fancy for my taste. Yeah, me and you. He's an antique dealer. He sounds like a regular. Hashtag relatable. He seeks out potential customers who may have an interest in antiques and tries to sell his wares to them. He obviously targets La Carnival because it's a high class restaurant with rich people, basically. Right, I see. Although, to be honest, the surgeon looks more like he'd be a seller than a buyer. Now, you both witnessed the precise moment of this most crazy incident. Is that correct? Affirmative! The enemy unit was seen attacking the foreigner in what can only be described as an act of war, sir. It is that black and uniform rogue inferior man over there with who unloaded his firearm, sir. This person is as impossible to understand as other. I understand him better than the other dude, though. I think I heard it too. But I'm also sure that I heard the strange moment during the last thing he said. So, this decisive innocent prosecution was threatened. Tojo exclaimed he actually saw the price at the moment you saw the victim dead. Yes. Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable? If I'm honest, I was feeling uncomfortable from the start. I knew he was going to say that. Now, the court will hear the formal testimony, please. You will state everything you saw at the precise moment the incident occurred. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Standing by to report, sir. No, I'm not even gonna try to say what he's saying. He talks too fancy for witness testimony. What the witnesses saw. What's that? I was ingesting a regular. I was ingesting
regulation beefsteak at the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man. Myself, I was extolling the virtues of fine gold courier to the military gentleman. At this time, the precise moment, firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes. My throat's hurting from this voice. I love doing this. I like doing this voice though. This is totally how you sound. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian and from the back. Wait, what? And from the back, the cowardly little weasel. I was on my hands and knees investigating with the doubts of the. Yeah, I can't read this. I think I see the. Well, Sergeant Nosa, you actually witnessed the vital moments. You saw a split second of the defendant fire the weapon in the victim. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. Batwicki University cadet, sir. The cruel and unforgiving enemy. What times we live in, an English gentleman may such a. But this is ridiculous. I didn't shoot anyone. Is that really true? Yes, all I did was pick up the gun. I saw a line. That's not a good. I just want to say that is not a good thing to do, though. Realistically. After that, I said hello to Dr. Wilson. We got to drinking some coffee. Then when I finished, I got up from the seat to leave the restaurant. When I noticed the Englishman made gun next year persist. I think I see a contradiction though. Oh, okay, that makes sense though. What? So you're saying he heard the gunshot before he picked up the gun. That's interesting. I think I see the contradiction, but I could be wrong. You must exercise your right to cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? Do it now. As we heard, Your Excellency, there is no room for doubt in the testimony of these witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty. It's time to bring this despicable stone into justice. Certainly, this testimony has. Therefore, it is my grave duty to declare the verdict of the trial. What in the name of the Empire is this meaning of this outburst? The defense demands its right to cross-examination. Dear me. Let me guess. the Hamachai headband boy told me to do it. How pathetic. Huh? How did he know? Prosecution objects. This is clearly a waste of time. The defendant obviously has no experience. How could he possibly call? Objection! Cross-examines. The defense is asserting its right to cross-examination. Whether or not you think he's capable of it is irrelevant. So commanding. Very well. The defense conducted cross-examination of the witness. Alright, this is where the battle really begins. I don't even know what to do in this cross-examination. Come on, even I know what to do. Is it obvious? You have to expose the lies in the witness testimonies. How? You didn't fire the gun, which means the soldier said it has to be a lie. Well, yes, but it's just a case of provoking. Keep doing this evidence. I think I know what the contradiction is. I think I do. The picture. He wasn't shot from the back, he was shot from the front. Though I might have misunderstood what he was saying, though. So I'm gonna read it again. That's funny. Cross-examination. Okay, so I'm gonna have to think about this though. What the witness saw. Witnesses. Because let me think. This is right. We can press it though. Okay, let me look at this. I'm gonna skip this dude because I don't think. I think this is it. I'm gonna press it. So it's fucking. You're saying that was. Come on, you're asking the wrong question. Ah! I've just had about enough of your sauce, cadet. Who else will be around to see? Who else do you see around here with the black uniform, huh? Well, there's someone standing right next to me. Fits the description as well, but. It was you little weasel. You unload the firearm of a man from his back. I think he's referring to the gunshot being his back. Call yourself a citizen of the great empire of Nebula? You disgust me. What is it? I'm not quite sure. It's something about the sergeant just said, but I can't put my finger. Something is playing on my mind. Yes, I think I'm right. I need to see the cause of death again, though. Does it say where the wound was? Okay, I got you. I think I know where I need to. I think I know. Let's go. Oh man, I think I did it wrong. But I think I know what the contradiction is. He's saying that I was shot. He was shot in the back, but I think he was shot in the front. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no problem. But thank you for just. I don't know if I'm gonna get done with this case today. We'll see. I think I know what the inconsistency is. Chess, see? But I don't know which one I gotta prevent. Do I show that or this? I figured it out. I knew I was right. I know what the contradiction is. Did I do something wrong? I know. I don't know which one to prevent. I don't know which one to present though. Do I present the cause of death or? I'm not gonna read all that. Okay. It's gonna be the third one. No, it's gonna be the fourth one. Do I present the cause of death or the picture? Probably. Well, he's actually a lawyer. A Japan lawyer. I don't know which one to present. Do I present the cause of death or the picture? Because they both show the injury, or does it matter? They both show the injury came from the front, but I think we should present the cause of death because it says it doesn't pierce all the way through his body. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me a drink though. But I think I found the contradiction. Right when he testified on that, I think I didn't understand at first, but I think I understand what he's saying now. He's saying that he was shot from the back, but he was actually shot from the front. Found my first contradiction. I'm gonna say that we gotta present. I'm back from drinking some water. I'm gonna say that I think we present the cause of death because it says.
Yes.
Yep, I think this is it. Why is everyone silent? What are you playing at, cadet? What does it mean of this subordination? Thrusting this wad of papers out my mustache. Inconsistency, sir. I mean, yes. there's a clear inconsistency in here. What nonsense! What could the document possibly tell us that we don't already know? Well, obviously, that come on! He was shot. He's saying he was shot from the back. Bruh. So frustrating. Oh, please. Surely this doesn't require explanation. Could it be more plain? To spell out would be an insult to the court. What are you talking about? Yeah, I was right. I know how to present the autopsy. I doubt this case is gonna be easy though. I think it's gonna be hard. It's apparent that from a single glance, the post-mortem autopsy, I just said, presented by the defense, there's clear discrepancy here with the sergeant's statement. What? Sergeant, I'm just going to say, yes, sir. What, sir? The statement you just made was the black uniform cadet fired on English civilian and from the back. Cowardly little weasel. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. I witnessed the crime of my own military great eyes, sir.
Yes.
But no, that just can't be. Why can't it? And why not, cadet? Because it's clear stated in the autopsy. No exit wound. The bullet did not pass through the body. The photographs of the victim clearly shows the same thing. Okay, so I don't think it would have mattered. Yep. Ah. Sergeant, according to your witness statements, the culprit shot the victim from behind. And that's the obvious description. Well, how do you explain it? What? What was that? Something just popped from behind his back and he pushed it down again? Certainly. There's clear description with the facts here. Do you not agree, Sergeant? Yes, sir. And at the conjunction of that would appear to be indisputable. At the moment I heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were firmly fixed on the delicious steak, sir. What? I'm having fun. Sorry, just the voice. I gotta say that. I'm having fun with this voice. He's probably my favorite person voice right now. Last testimony, gorgeous proof of one thing beyond reasonable doubt. The witness, Sergeant, did not see the defendant firing the gun at all. Oh, that's absurd. At the conclusion, we just draw the simple. There's no place for amateur prosecutor here in this grand room. Oh! That's it. There's been a complete turnabout in the mood of this trial. Just from one disgruntled mistake. A mistake. So this is what being an ace attorney's all about. But I definitely saw him. The university cadet there was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back.
Yes!
But I never fired the gun. All I did was pick it up from the floor. And you, old man, did not see the moment the victim was shot either.
Myself, I have already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was too far busy on the floor.
Too busy on the floor. Sorry, what were you doing?
Hunting for treasure.
Treasure?
And then,
My prize corn! I did not expect them. I'm having fun with this though. I admit, I'm having fun with this game.
on each occasion I visited the restaurant. I had to have to buy some instruments for my shop.
Up a meeting the rich diner to buy from you.
On the day on it was to the military man I proved on the way that he would purchase such a rare find. I did not. But I was presented with a little alternative, and then, as averting my eyes in these precious moments, there was no more. It simply vanished. The Coleman vanished? I took around under the table I was. In case of my hand, it had fallen there, and then it happened.
You heard the gunshot, you mean?
Indeed I did. I had not. For I was concerned only for finding the Hanodi treasure. Nothing could distract me.
Out of interest, did you find the coin at the end?
No.
I see.
That lambate day, the precious Hoi Kambahan was lost to me. No doubt someone pocketed the Christ coin for himself.
So everyone present as well, because demands a swift and decisive revolution. Our government has promised to support the great. Nevertheless, the witness testimony has just heard is inclusive. No matter how good. It's in British. It'd be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now.
What is your position, prosecution?
What's your position, prosecutor?
Worry not, your excellency. The defendant may have
fed from a tiger at the front gate. He will find a wolf at the back.
But my witness has further testimony to make.
Explain.
Upon hearing the next statement, it became abundantly clear there's only one person who could possibly commit this despicable crime.
Despicable defendant. What? He already seems to have despicable opinion of you, doesn't he? Very well. The court invites this witness to testify again. Will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegations. Is that clear?
As clear as a Curacle's glass, your Excellency.
Yes, sir. I want, sir. Awaiting signal to testify, sir. Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out from over your shoulder, I think. Affirmative. That's new members of the Nosa family. Rise up from the ranks, sir. Name Adario. Seen the straps to the sign of the surgeon to being too strapped. too strapped there for the nearly. Adio teen son. Your father's about to quote the enemy. Watch it learn, my boy. I'm having fun with this dude. The true culprit. Oh, no, I'll be right back.
back. I have returned. I have returned. I'm sorry, my throat's hurt. I had to go get me a drink. Like, it makes me tired. Not doing this guy's voice. I know I love doing it. I just want to say I like doing this guy's voice. Okay, you go for it. Even if what I saw was in the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing. Yes, pointing his gun at the foreign man, what he was, young lady. Why does he talk like Hilda? I don't see contradictions so far at all. He was young lad in black. That much. Furthermore. Oh, I should have done that voice while I was yawning. I need to yawn. The baby's adorable too. Furthermore, a visual search of the prisoners at the time confirmed that we were the only person present. Indeed, alone he was. The Englishman dining all by himself. Therefore, no other than the black uniformed cadet had suspicion. Therefore, no one other than the black uniformed cadet could have dispatched the Englishman. Over and out. I don't see contradiction. These testimonies are certainly. Wait, that's nonsense. The victim, Dr. Wilson, was alone at all. Please, these houseboats are ready. There's a young woman at his table. Let's see, everyone there was seen. Here. The cars have a lord, and we respect the rules of the court and speak accordingly. We're not here to listen to your fantasies. It's evident the victim was alone in the time of the incident. This proves this fact. I've seen Clutzel. Oh no. This is gonna add a new. It's plain to see there's no place. Certainly, based on the spirits of the friend. It would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in company of anyone else. This doesn't make sense. The court will add this new photograph to evidence in the court. Don't understand. What's going on here? It's not possible. No one else saw that woman. Before he said the same thing. He maintains Dr. Wilson came to us all along as well, but that's not true. That's not true. I saw her. I swear I saw a woman sitting behind him, beside him. See that we have to check with, but we just heard never from doubt. Since the politics of times, as we know, the easiest person on the tree of the region to think I consider this region pies as an honor. I don't say contradiction. How could this happen? You just read the rule. Stand tall. It's not over yet. What? If what you say is true, then there's something going on here behind the scenes. Now is your chance to expose it, draw out the truth in your cross-examination. I don't know. Defendant, make it quick. Understood? Rules can be so unbending at times.
I'm stuck though. I didn't see a contradiction in this. I had the press of that. The true culprit. Give it us all. Presses. No, this is not the same thing at all. For start, I didn't fire that gun. Yeah, but if on that opinion of the form opposite versus the fleeing cadet. I don't think so.
Consider this, defendants. Just a moment ago, I blinked. Did you? Did you see it? Do you see me blinking? Oops. I didn't mean to do that. How could I? And yet, it's undeniable fact that I did blink. So there you have it. Have what?
Teen son!
A sound.
I saw a firearm ring in my ears that very next moment. And I saw you waving that gun at the Englishman.
I think that says it all, don't you? Not to forget that you is the accused of his position. Isn't that so? Yes, but you many was.
I'm about to press everything of that.
Yes, it may be very true that I was holding the gun at the time. But I told you already. It's only because I picked it off the floor. Well, obviously the culprit, explain that.
Just finished drinking coffee. I was about to leave the restaurant when I noticed the gun on the floor at Dr. Wilson's feet, so I picked it up. At the exact moment. Dang. Gunshot ring in my ears.
Full of it. It's out of control life, this is.
Sorry? What do you mean?
In your case, you found a pistol on the floor and picked it up, which appeared a testing predicament. Whereas you conveniently, I've had to pick it before and found myself in a testing this result. Anyway, the fact still remains, myself and I did not see you. With the pistol in hand, standing for the foreigner.
Furthermore, a visual search of the premise at the time confirmed that you were the only person no president.
Must have noticed someone else Dr. Wilson's table. There was a lady there. As you have been at the pains of points I can this in my ear. And yet no one appears to caught a glimpse of this woman.
People dying at the time. And someone else would have noticed her. Fortunately, it was about 2 p.m. when it happened. What time was lunch in the restaurant? No, of course the place was almost empty. That's what you expect. So it's like 2 p.m. Time to eat.
What the reason? Why is alone? It's actually indeed a reason.
There was?
This is found in the victim's jacket pocket.
What does that count?
It's a medical report card, Your Excellency. I've seen the victim had an appointment at the current appointment.
Yes,
very date of the incident. Well, I guess appointment. Simple. The prosecution has not decided.
I wonder. What do you think? Oh, it's hard to see how you remember, you can request for the interview if you think it could be useful.
I feel like this would be helpful. If I may, I'd like to ask the medical report to be added to submit as evidence. Excellent, Your Excellency. Under what grounds? The court has already heard the candidate witness testimony. Additionally, Not to mention the victims' of concern. Whether or not, sir, it's up to you to decide. We had the right to sport. Yeah. I beg your pardon? I have no authority to refuse a request for submission of evidence. Very well. The court will grant the defense's request. Actually, these days, this is their rights. Disturbing trend. Officer, kindly add the victim's medical report to the treasury. I need to look at that. You have to explore things from possible anger, even though they don't seem relevant at first. Right, I hear you. It's fine for none of these try as much as you like, but there's a day after the festival is already for you. Or perhaps you have forgotten. These witnesses said testimony were over or down. Feel free to retreat. Nah, I don't think he did it. I don't think the prosecution did it. I want to take. Can I take a look at this? There it is. There's nothing. I don't think I present anything right here. But no, I don't think the prosecution did it. You saw me with your own eyes. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died alone. That I did. Forgive me for the position I placed yourself in. Somebody of those, man. Isn't that interesting? Let's not forget the outcome of the evidence. Yeah, it proves out there. I think it really be seen. Doesn't know a single piece. I mean, for one. No. He just a sergeant would have testified before. It's not impossible. They're all lying. But if so, then why? Perfectly honest, I have no idea. Therefore, no one. Yeah. Yes. Why are you telling the truth? What? What did you say, cadet? Clear, remember. Yeah, right there. The woman's right there. There's a woman seen across the street with the professor. That's what you might not notice. But for the both of you, the professor's dying. That's just impossible. Fortunately for you, this video. Yep. Sorry. The winner just. Yep. Someone's lying about something. I'm unsure who the killer is, actually. I don't know. I don't know who the true killer is. I'm going in blind. Precisely, in other words, you are the sole purpose of the defendant, lady. But the prosecution needs proof. Oh, we need proof of the woman being there. This proof exists. Where can we find proof there's a woman? Excellent work. New information. Oh yes. I don't feel like it changes much. I can't see what it brings to light. I want to be so sure. Let me see that medical report you got before. Oh, you mean this? Yes, this is a brand new piece of evidence. So perhaps we should examine it a little more in detail. How exactly? You'll notice that some of the pieces of evidence here. Yep. There's one thing that you may examine. Press space. You can take a look at the piece in question.
Oh, okay. Oh, I bet something's gonna be on the back. Okay, okay. We'll look at it. I'm unsure who the killer is though. This is a game I don't know nothing about. Okay. It's a partner. I think you should take a closer look at this back of the car. There's something. Alright. Let's see what I can do. Okay. Can't find anything out of place. This is medical program. I hate clinics. I hate hospitals and surgeries. Aren't they all the same? When I was 5, I got caught in an only cold. I caught the only cold I had in the entire my life. I remember, even though I felt awful already. I had also injection. Oh, I'll never forget it. Never in my whole life. Most people regret that right arm. Anyway, I don't think this is a clinic. Let's keep looking for clues. I don't want to miss anything. Nothing. Okay. Besides medical records, first issue some time ago. Probably a record of long-term treatment, that's why. The family doctor, I imagine. I can't imagine going to a doctor, I mean. That's like, if I'm alive, I'm never consulting one. Well, if you were dead, there'd be no points. So you don't like doctors then. Why would you? They should they make you drink horrible tasting medicine. They give you painful injections. You demand lots of money for your pillage. All when you're at your lowest ebb. You sound like a model patient. The bad case is stubbornness, the lowness. Oh wait, what's that? Let's have a look. It's some kind of medical history. There's an entry for the dangerous professional that's killed. Jackson and Mulder? You mean you got a tooth taken out? It seems so, just before the incident. He had a bad tooth removed. Perhaps they used laughing gas that was money. Practices fang relief. Yes, I've heard of this anesthesia. It's hard to believe there is anything that can actually stop you from feeling the pain. Strictly no food or drinks. Oh, he wasn't the one who ordered the food. He can't drink or eat. He wasn't the one who ordered the food. He wasn't the one who ordered the food. I mean, he wasn't the one who ordered the food because he can't eat. He's not. Oh, we were reading about the entries. Apparently, it says the most recent one, he got a tooth taken out, so I guess it's like a wisdom tooth, probably. Okay, so where's that? Where he talks about someone. I think it's this one. Yes, I got it. You don't have to raise your hand. I don't think. Well, I think. What are you wearing now? Oh, wrong voice. Call yourself a lawyer? I wish I could, but first and foremost here, I'm the accused. Right. Everyone stumbles upon the word occasionally. Under circumstances, I wouldn't worry about it. Thanks. But yeah, in a nutshell, like, basically, the victim had his tooth removed. I guess it was either cavity or he's not supposed to eat, basically. But when we see in the picture, there's food and a drink. This proves that someone else was at the table. See, quite clear in the costume. Just cleared out. Use your hand straight up like that, so purposefully. Exactly what you wanted to say. Don't feel like you don't have a choice of words. I can choose your word. Just say what you're thinking. Alright? And thanks for the advice. Listen, this is the medical report belonging to the victim. I knew a medical report would be important.
Ah, I see, and I don't see. What is it? What of it, boy?
Comparing to what is written on the report card with your witness statement. That clearly doesn't add up.
Dear me, have you forgotten my words so soon, you amateur?
Sorry, what?
You are not to interrupt your amateurist drivel. But let's see if I can explain in words you might understand. It was after 2 p.m. and the victim was murdered in the restaurant. Whatever he may not have done before that time is completely irrelevant.
But that's remember, you don't have to use clever language or fancy words. You just make your point.
Your Excellency, I believe we're finished here. There's surely no need to prolong this trial further.
To witness testimonies, the court had I be clear and concise. The medical report has no bearing on the matter at all. But it's simply representing there's no point. I didn't get to read that. This medical report has nothing to do with the case. Do you really believe that?
What? That has petrified me, boy. Of course I believe it. How could it possibly be irrelevant?
She report card. It's a dental clinic.
A dental clinic? Is this supposed to mean something to me?
Perhaps if I told you that the victim just had a tooth extracted?
What's this now?
And furthermore, if I told you the result the victim had been forbidden eating. Just what are you trying to say, cadet? He had no order to eat, so what? It's all written up in here. No food, drink other than water, 3 hours. Went to the anesthesia wears off. What?
No, that can't be.
What, boy? What? As you just heard, when he was killed sometime shortly at 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all.
No.
Additionally, there's more. You have a certain subconscious. The victim was dying alone. But that can possibly be the case. Because the victim, as we know, just had one of his teeth extracted and still was experiencing the effects of the anesthetic. Expertly done, partner.
What?
What is this nonsense, you little upstart?
This basic accusation. Just look at the photographic evidence. Clearly say the plate of food at the victim's table.
Objection!
Use your head. That's the very description. Or can you not follow the logic?
How dare you?
I think it's fair to say the tables in the restaurant in the case have turned. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, most definitely.
So having undergone dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves us one creature who in fact was eating in the picture the beef steak. Court will hear the opinion of the defenses on the disposal. I assume you're ready, counsel. Counsel? Oh, yeah, that means me, doesn't it? Alright, the answer to this question is going to be pivotal. The start of your turning point is trial of show me what you're made of. Got it. So, me? What? I think it's a third party. Obviously, someone else refresh your table. You would not let this go. There was such no person. There was. Because I saw her. The incident occurred. We know that the victim couldn't have been eating anything. Yeah, having steak at the table. Therefore, the only logical conclusion that there was somebody else eating it. There was strong evidence that supports the search, but to count the courts of president less than stage. But the Lord, yeah, the trial. Are you insane? You would take on the government? Don't worry, counsel. I have no issue with you. What do you mean? I have an issue with them. Those two witnesses at the stand. What? What? I mean, what are you talking about? They're demonstrating the evidence that the victim was not alone. So, if the table, you really lied when giving your testimonies. Obviously, you will be charged with pre-jury. Pre-jury? And since this is murder trial, you will also be doing this kid. Murder? No! No, negative! There was no mention of this tactical meeting. I was just following orders. That's right, as the man says. Just say you never saw the gentle. That's what they told us. Oh. What? What did you say? No. We're just following orders? Hold on, lad. I was, Save never saw the gentlewoman. Grr. You say gentlewoman, do you mean you saw the victim and the lady from overseas? What?
What is the meaning of all this? Oh, my voice is going hoarse. Well, we're gonna just give false statements. If that's true, you pair.
Just one simple slip of the tongue. Order, counsel, explain what's going on here. It's painfully clear how you try to prevent these witnesses from telling the truth.
Absolutely not. The prosecution knows nothing about this.
Who's behind this? We're trying to keep your mouth shut. That's classified. So you're prepared to at this murder. You wouldn't. Yeah, this can't be happening. Judging by the way they're reacting to this, I say they were sworn by silence with someone in considerable influence. However, I don't believe Vinci had any ideas with this. What are you saying? I mean, to kind of think it was a handful of possibilities. Or the police, I suppose. Well, yeah, it is who's behind all this. we can affirm the silence of these witnesses. Then we can continue our pursuit. Yep, we'll keep them shut. Of course, we need evidence before we make any formal accusations. How? How can we possibly? Remember how we made progress before? Before? We examined the piece of evidence in more detail. Oh yes, that's right. Well, that's not the only piece of evidence we have, isn't it? We think we examine everything. Make sure there's nothing we missed. There's no time to lose. I want answers. If it's...
Please, wait. Your Excellency, I had no idea about this, I swear. I knew nothing.
What did the defense have to say about this? Well, yeah, let's see. Oh, no time to think. I'm just gonna have to close my eyes and shout out the first name that comes to my head. It's the prosecution, the only person that witnesses. Who? I have to look. Can I not go to it could have been him. Well, surely that would be the butler, dude. The waiter took the stand. Poppycock. What reason with the waiter? Okay, I had to think about that honestly, because I did not know. Not to mention the fact the head waiter could have not. For once, I would agree with you. If that is the man. That man is truly a waiter. What? I'm losing my voice. I'm doing the student's voice. Imposter. He's an imposter. No, he isn't. Oh my god. So that's what I understand. I'm losing my voice though. I can't. Doing. I'm trying to look for something. Sorry. Oh.
But if he truly were?
Come on. Time to hit this with this truth. The truth about real identity. Real identity. What? What do I prove with this evidence? I bet it's gonna be a picture. Let me take a look at these pictures. I'm stumped. I'm stumped on this. I don't know. What evidence could point to? Take a look at this. Oh, that is interesting. So my theory is that the killer turned him around to make it look like he was eating the steak. But he wasn't. Because he's facing that way, but the killer made it look like he was the one that ate the steak. But I'm unsure. What can prove his real identity? Oh wait. He's an investigator. Well, that's unexpected. What's this? Look, don't you see the witness's name there? Yes, but the business could show the person's name. Sort of point. He is a private investigator. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm saying the killer probably what the killer did, he probably turned him that way. I'm saying he probably turned that way. His job. Oh, Chief Inspector. He's an inspector. No idea. Let's face it, the police are out of power in some sense if they're willing something there. I honestly forgot about that. It was his business card, so I was just looking. I remember him mentioning that was his business card. Planned restaurant sketch of the man in question. I agree there's so great tale. I'm not sure what it clues to any. Sorry, Excellency. The back of the car. It's the back of the car that is interest. I beg your pardon? Or perhaps I should say the front? Yes, it's the front of it's the front of the back of the car. That's why I'm telling the details. Would somebody please explain what this overexcited student is trying to say? Sketch the plan at the restaurant on the reverse side of his business card. In front of the business card was the man profession's question. His true profession. His profession? But that's surely... Good gracious! That's right, Your Excellency. The card reads Chief Inspector, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau. What? That waiter is a police detective? I haven't heard any mention of this before. Why haven't I heard mention of this? Because it is power, absolute power, as far as is concerned. So, witness. The witnesses of the stand. Was it the fact the waiter who gave these orders, or was he told you not to? Was he told you not to mention the foreign gentlewoman at the scene? Well, someone said hold it. Inspector. Good. I was worried something like this would happen. The moment you asked me to submit my sketch evidence, I realized it was a possibility. The court will take this and plan it to the court record as evidence. Well, is there a problem? And the plan. I'm surprised the bailiff never looked at the back of the card. Of course. Here you are. Yes, I remember now. He did act strangely when the judge asked him to hand over his business card. I strive to carry out all the investigations flawlessly. It's my grand principle, but I let myself be distracted when I made that sketch. It was an unusually careless mistake. So you mean to say you really are a detective? Why would a detective be working in a restaurant later? Ah, of course. Shelley must be I was working on the I was working undercover. Undercover? Yes, there has been a series of incidents at the restaurant recently. In order to investigate, I decided to get a job there as a waiter, working undercover. And this is the restaurant? What kind of instances? That would be classified police information. That would be classified in police information, which I am not applying to. However, I can state the category: unrelated case of homicide. Very well then, Inspector. that I report to the court. Of course, Your Honor. At the time of the shooting, there was in fact another person present at the victim's table. That is indeed true. Clearly, you would have also been aware if this person present concerned with the table. However, the testimony did not include this person's let's assume that he was profession. This being incorrect. Correct, Your Excellency. Unbelievable. Just as I expected. Bang. As soon as I heard the gunshot, I ran out of the kitchen to see what happened. The victim slumped over in his chair, and beside him, the gun in hand, stood the accused student. Seeing the opposite side, I guess it's to be an English woman. The truth comes out. I immediately sealed off the restaurant and reported the incident to the bureau. And I released some special orders. Special orders? You mean to say, remove the English woman from the scene at once? I made clear the English woman present at the restaurant was cleared sealed. Those are my orders. But what the English woman was the killer? I think that'd be everyone's best interest not to pursue that idea. Empires, in terms of the relationship, was higher than everything at this moment. The Englishman had murdered Alma Saul, and each woman as the primary suspect. Well, without evidence, that would be completely out of the question. It's phantom in this case. But it's not right. Possibly this springs to mind. What do you mean? Currently hosting a number of such agencies from Great Britain. I'm fairly certain one of them, selling the mattress recently, is a young English woman. What? You're shrewd, man. I can see why you're the chosen candidate for the overseas study tour. You mean, when I removed the woman from the scene of the crime, I thought he'd check her identity first. The court demands that you present the course at once, Inspector. The English woman sitting in the university's professor was Miss Jezebel Burnett. I'm laughing at it over here. She did a phone student. Yeah. Wow, what is happening to me? I think that's what he said. I don't know. It went by too fast. I admit under orders from the police bureau, I did all the evidence present to see. And all the witness not to mention of her in her testimonies. It must be off to your excellency to decide how to deal with this situation. Very well. My thoughts on the matter are as follows. Thus far, namely, the victim of the diamond. It's a load. Hold up. I'm surprised I haven't looked at. I haven't looked up. I am doing good. I haven't looked at a walk. I haven't looked up a walkthrough yet. I haven't had to look at a walkthrough yet of this game. Luckily. So I'm going blind still. If I ever get stuck, I'm probably gonna look at something how to get it. However, something discovered this person is false. But, Your Excellency, I mean, missing the noon deadline. Yeah. Shut up. Our government should be displeased by our own actions. Calm yourself. Console. Oh no! Not allowed the government of a country or any other to decide. Inspector. Yes, sir. You will locate Jezebel. Jezebel, I don't know. Jezebel something. Right, and escort to the courtroom. I don't know. I'd want to actually.
But that means you're gonna have to go get special orders you were given to from the police.
As I said before, it is my guiding principle to carry out all investigations flawlessly. So it won't be a problem. Nothing will get in my way. Nothing will get in my way. Bird's been Jordan briefly. Prosecution may call it English student just as a. Did I make myself clear?
Yes. Your Excellency.
Good. Well, 30-minute recess before recall. Is it gonna save? I might. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream. Cause we got to be continued. Why not to be continued? Yeah, of course. But we're gonna end it right here. We're gonna end the stream right here because I've been streaming for a long time. But when we get back, probably tomorrow, I'll probably continue this game. We'll have fun with it. I already got it saved. I think it should be fine. I saved it, didn't I'm gonna test it real quick. I think I already saved, so I think we should be fine. I do not want to get over this. We're good, we're good. Out back. Let's test it. I think we should be good, but I'm gonna test it just in case. I've been streaming for too long. I need to take a break. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we got it. No, I didn't mean to press that. No, I'm just trying to. I meant to press. Okay. We are gonna end the stream right here. I had fun with this game, honestly. I had fun voice acting. The army dude is definitely my favorite character to voice act right now. I think I'm gonna end the stream right here. Until then, I'll probably stream this game again whenever I get a chance, because I'm having fun with it.